In a quiet town in Alabama, on June 27th, 1880, a little girl named Helen Keller was born. She was healthy, bright, and full of life. But fate had something else in store. At just 19 months old, Helen fell ill with a high fever. The doctors called it an acute congestion of the stomach and brain. Miraculously, she survived, but she could no longer see, and she could no longer hear. The world went silent and dark. Imagine a child trapped in silence, unable to understand why she couldn't hear her mother's voice, why she couldn't see her father's face. She became wild with frustration. She kicked, screamed, and threw things. The world didn't make sense to her. Her parents, desperate and heartbroken, searched for someone, anyone who could help their little girl. Then they found Anne Sullivan, a 20-year-old teacher with a painful past and failing eyesight of her own. She became Helen's guiding light. Anne Sullivan arrived in March 1887. She didn't give up, even when Helen refused to cooperate. With firm love and patience, Anne began teaching her using fingerspelling, writing words into Helen's palm. But Helen didn't understand. Words were just shapes until one miraculous day. Anne led Helen to the water pump. She placed one of Helen's hands under the cool stream and spelled water into her other hand. Again and again. Suddenly, Helen froze. She realized those letters had meaning. Water. In that moment, her world changed forever. Ground, tree, mother. Helen began to learn at lightning speed. She touched everything she could find and demanded Anne spell its name. Her mind, once locked in darkness, now burst into light. Helen worked tirelessly. She learned to read Braille, to speak with her hands, even to talk. Yes, Helen Keller learned to speak despite being deaf and blind. She wrote books, gave speeches, and inspired millions with her courage and intellect. She graduated from Radcliffe College, becoming the first deaf-blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. The girl who once lived in silence became a powerful voice for people with disabilities. Helen Keller didn't just overcome her disabilities, she changed the world's view of what's possible. And behind her was a teacher who believed in her when no one else did. Their story is a reminder that hope, perseverance, and love can break through any silence and bring even the darkest world into light.